Right, so I wanted to show kind of a strategy that I've been working to kind of get Runes of Havoc and Runes of Redemption. I actually saw a video about a week ago from someone named Trulain, kind of posting how they're farming Havoc runes and Redemption runes through the Lightless Arbor. And I've been using this actually strategy as well with Merchants Guild to kind of make some extra money. So I just kind of wanted to go over how that process is actually working. So the first thing you want to do is grab a chest, and you're to decline until you get to the ruined one. And you can also do some other strategies along with this, but this is how it starts. Alright, so we're going to add a chest to drop as many runes and glyphs. You can see I'm starting at 71 million, just so we can like reference how much this is going to cost. Then we're going to decline. Oh, all chests drop more items, yep. We do a decline. Triplicates every chest, and the thing to note about this is after all of the effects. So we're going to basically take one chest and then triplicate that out, so that one chest full of that runes is going to have multipliers to it, and then we're going to triplicate it and hopefully duplicate as well as we go through this process to get tons of runes. So this is amazing to get this one pretty early. Again, we're going to decline. Could do like this part of your farming strategy, but I'm just going to show runes for now. Again, a random chest. We only have one chest, and then we're going to duplicate all the chests again to get to the 5 limit, or 6 I think. All chests drop more items. Yep. I want to see. Alright, well we didn't get the one. If you get another chance where it says to add another chest with runes, you want to decline that. You don't want to have more than one of those chests, because you want your one chest to have all the multipliers and then duplicate and triplicate that afterwards. So we'll go ahead. So again, this cost us what, 2 million gold. I'll have to check back what it was. For reference, I'm starting at 8 Havocs, 8 Redemptions. And we ended with 10 and 16. So 2 million gold. I've seen upwards of like 20 of each that I've gotten in some of these runs, but even so, getting that amount of runes for like 2 million gold is like nothing. And then what we're going to do is so within that farming strategy that I just showed, what you can do then is target farm specific items. Some of those ones that you saw pop up are like exalted helmets specifically drop. You could put exalted helmets into that one chest, which then you triplicate or duplicate, or exalted items. And a good way to do that is, I'm not playing as a sentinel, so like sentinel chests wouldn't drop, but I could target farm, erasing strike, which is very common, like a tier 7 erasing strike. You can see they're going for about 19 million at the lowest. I can come to, a chest, look in I have not played a Sentinel this league, but, in theory you could do, is take any random exalted chest, tier 7, so here's a good example. Here is damage reflected, pretty useless stat, and then we can do is take our Rune of Redemptions here that we just got for 2 million gold, and basically until we hit like the one we want. Perfect. Here's a good example. I mean, mana is used in Racing Strike build, but alright, level of Maelstrom. We'll use that as an example. And then see. I don't think anyone is playing. Yeah, no one's playing Maelstrom, so that doesn't actually matter. But you get the concept. You can basically take these, you know, runes, redemption, until you get the drop you want. I doubt anyone is playing Tempest Strike either, but you can theoretically, you know, extrapolate this to any other tier 7 that is currently in high demand. Crit multis are in high demand, mana's in high demand, like the throwing ring one is in high demand, and basically target farm your own exalteds, use rune redemptions, and then sell it back. You know, again, if you hit a Racing Strike that's 20 million for your 2 million investment, you're gonna make a ton of money very, very quickly. You can basically undercut everyone else on the market because you're not relying on them to drop, and you can even you know, target farm it through your uses of the Weaver tree too once you have those kind of set. So we'll do that. I'll skip to the end and we'll go ahead and show another one with using the exalted strategy. We're back. So we're going to go ahead and kind of do this similar kind of strategy. So we're going to decline for perfect. Right here, we'll do the drop several exalted helmets. And we don't want to add more than one chest. This one we're going to take because it's adding it to our one chest. Always want triplicate. Again, it was a couple million gold. We didn't get the duplicate, so we only end up with 3 chests, but it should be. So, of course, we don't want all this garbage. We just want the tier 7s. Like way over here, even though they're not. Let's make sure we got them all here. I think that's all. To go around the corner and check. Yeah, it looks like we got them all. So we're gonna see these chests we got here. This is the one. Okay. So, you know, minion health, whatever. Entangler roots no one uses, which we duplicated. So here's a good example we could do with Entangler roots. You know, good base, has health, damage, leech, and we're just going to use these runes of redemption on it. Perfect. Summon Wolf is, you know, we'll go ahead and go back to the bazaar. Everyone is always playing the squirrel build, so we'll go ahead and check it out. Pretty sure it's worth more than a couple million gold. So yeah, you can see tier 4 Summon Wolf is like 21 million. So, you know, we'll go ahead, just list this, you know, for 15 million, completely undercut everyone. And someone will buy it. And I will come back. So yeah, you can see I spent, I think, like, what, I was at, what, 6-7 million, a couple, 3 or 4 million maybe in the scheme of things. and that's going to sell for 15 million. And it's basically farming Runes of Redemption and farming gold. So this is kind of what I've been doing. Just wanted to share that knowledge. Theoretically, if everyone is doing this, it should bring down, the price of pretty much everything within Merchants Guild, at least for exalted items. Then really the truly expensive stuff is just going to be the 2L, 2, 3, 4 LP and like the uber rare uh, uniques. But we'll see. Thanks. Bye.